Hello, this is the Saturday Wrap. The Saturday Wrap for week ending the 25th of February 2023. Live from Caerphilly, live from the Malcolm Uphill, he says. Anyway, you might notice no glasses at the moment. Jumping ahead, I went to the opticians on Monday. He said, your sight has come back to the way it was, and you can begin to test contact lenses. Scratch his face. So I am. So far, not too bad, a little bit. I can feel it in there, and I might take it out later because they're disposables, but it's going well. Anyway, back on to the schedule. If you haven't seen this before, this is me burbling on about my previous week that ends today on Saturday 25th Feb 2023. I'm in the Malcolm Uphill in Caerphilly testing out a Selfie tripod, and this is actually in 4K. Yeah, so I won't be uploading it from the Malcolm Uphill. Wandering on to Brewmonster later, where they have nice fast Wi-Fi, and it will go through LumaFusion as well. So, my week. Let's have a look back. The word or phrase of the week. 4-day week. Lots and lots of articles this week about people who have been trialing a 4-day week and how it really works and how people are far happier. I was happy once, didn't really enjoy it, to be perfectly honest. But a 4-day week, especially at my age now, about a fortnight away from a bus pass, yeah, I could do with a 4-day week. I really could. It would be enjoyable. Can't see it happening though. There you go. The app of the week. This is another again. This is Carrot Weather. All this week I've been doing power-ups and debugging, i.e. shaking the phone and the iPads around, and then testing its AI and voice recognition by speaking sweet nothings into it. It's great fun. I'm not altogether sure about the weather, but that's more to do with the source, and I don't think you can get the Met Office as a source. And I feel that all the apps I have, probably the Met Office one is the most accurate, especially as a forecasting as opposed to a nowcasting app. Free as well, although I think you can pay to get rid of the apps. Ads. Okay. And the thing of the week, rationing. Okay, so Aldi on Monday, no peppers. I don't buy tomatoes out of season. I just find them tasteless, and that's why I grow my own, because they taste far better. And they had cucumbers, but strangely enough they only had large cucumbers, and they normally have regular size ones. I should have bought 2. I didn't, but what can you do? Anyway, eat more turnips. I don't think that is the way forward. But there you go. Whatever. Anyway, I did my Saturday Wrap last week. I did it on Friday, and as soon as I did it, I found out that GoDaddy had been hacked, probably from about 3 years. So that's GoDaddy and LastPass. Basically, whatever or wherever you put your data, it's going to be hacked. And despite anyone saying yes, we can do good things and stop it happening, no, you can't. But what can you do? Saturday I went into Newport for Tiny Rebel's 11th birthday beers. A couple of things about them. All their names are super long, and some of the green beers are actually blue, or vice versa. And I met someone in real life that I might have met him before, but Dave Bayliss. He came over to me, mind you, my back was towards the door, and said hello, and he's a really nice guy. Really nice guy. Hoping to meet up with him on the next LOLfest. Apparently that's going to be when it gets warmer, although the weather forecast at the moment, stable, high pressure, winds from the north, and we might have beasts from the east. who knows? But just go away. It's going to be a meteorological spring from Wednesday, so I want it to warm up, although the weather forecast says no, it's not going to. Anyway, coming home on the bus, got to Machen, just near the turn off down to the river by the takeaways. Police were there, could see fire engines in the distance. Some guy came down and said, "Oh, I know a quick way around here. We go down." No, we turned round. We went back through the Drythan, and then up close to Rudry, and then down through Waterloo. That was interesting. Something to tell you about anyway. A Sunday morning, spiked the lawn, getting the lawn ready for its first cut of the year, and then put some moss killer and feed on it. Oh, I don't got enough money to buy it, that is, but it was a good spiking, and I might spike it again, to be perfectly honest. The afternoon, Picard Series 3, number 1. Saw number 2 last night. It's really good if you're like me and you can remember it the first time around, because it's next generation old boys and girls. I like it. It's hokum and all that sort of stuff, but yeah. Amazon Prime, by the way. Really, really good. Comes out on a Friday. Last series, apparently. Well, things finish. Monday, as I said, went to see the optician. He said, your sight has recovered. You can start testing contact lenses, which I am doing. I should have lights on so that I can... well, yeah, look better. Tuesday, ordered a selfie tripod, which I'm using at the moment, which seems to be working really well. Movie Pro with the remote on the iPad. There you go. Wednesday. I remember in January, Stagecoach said they were increasing their prices and getting rid of return tickets. Didn't happen. Well, tomorrow they are just increasing their prices and still having returns, which I'm in favour of, to be perfectly honest, apart from the raising the prices thing. And TFW Rail, 5.9% price increase. Yay, or not, as the case may be. Sad news on Thursday. John Mottie, sheepskin coat, passed away in his sleep. Mind you, if you have to pass away, that's the way to do it. Friday I moved kit around the office. It all worked, even after the patching and that. And the person I moved it for was eternally thankful. Who knew I still had it in me? Yeah. I shouldn't have done it, but there you go. Friday, head got shaved again, ready for Beano's in March. And last night around midnight, there was an earthquake. They're saying north of Abertillery. Well, some people do. Other people say it was in the Rhondda. Being on Reddit, some found it, some didn't. There were people in Blackwood said they felt it. I didn't feel it at all. Mind you, I was sleeping like the wind. And the last thing we need is earthquakes. And today I'm in the Malcolm Uphill, testing my contact lenses, testing the remote version, and that was my week. Not a big week, to be perfectly honest, but at least the car started and the battery seems okay. Going to be all go next week. There's going to be an MB02. Okay, that's in March. I'm a month behind. Well, that was the eye and the cold and all that sort of stuff. And there's a bit of a change in what I'm doing in work, which is rather good. Anyway, I'm going to wave goodbye now. Comments as per usual. Upload this from Brew Monster, as I've mentioned. Much faster Wi-Fi. Thank you very much. And press this.